Dear students, uh, today's topic is efficient and eco-friendly technology for class 10 environmental education. Let us see different slides explaining about efficient and eco-friendly technology. So before that, we have to see different sources of energy. Energy is the primary input behind any technology-based industry. A great deal of research is being done to develop newer, more efficient and eco-friendly sources of energy and machines. Following sources of energy are available to us. Fossil fuels. Fossil fuels are coal, petroleum and natural gas. The nuclear fuels, uranium, thorium and hydrogen. Hydroenergy, energy of falling water to turn turbines. Geothermal, heat from underground streams or heat stored in hot rocks beneath the earth's surface. Solar energy, heat radiations from the sun. Wind energy, energy obtained from the moving wind. Tidal energy, energy associated with the rise and fall of the tidal waters. Let us see the disadvantages of fossil fuels. Fossil fuels, the petroleum and other fuels or energy sources available are beneath the earth. Disadvantages of using fossil fuels are fossil fuels have a limited stock left and we cannot blindly go on exploiting this source. Fossil fuels are not eco-friendly. Fossil fuels produce a lot of carbon dioxide causing global warming. Fossil fuels are the major causes of air pollution in cities. Then let us see natural gas. What is natural gas? Natural gas is a better fuel for automobiles. It has been made mandatory for the commercial vehicles in Delhi to use CNG. The full form of CNG is compressed natural gas. CNG as fuel. It is non-polluting, but natural gas being a product of fossil fuels is non-renewable. So this is another problem. So let us see various uses of resources. Some of the efficient uses of resources and eco-friendly technologies are eco-friendly fuels such as biogas, CNG and unleaded petroleum should be used in automobiles and for other purposes where energy resources are needed. Social solutions for conservation of resources should be popularized. These solutions include conservation of electricity, water and fuel. Application of biotechnology for addressing environmental concerns is another example of eco-friendly technology. Efficient recycling plants should be established to recycle solid waste such as paper, plastic and glass. Developing user-friendly appliances operated with solar energy and biogas. Wind energy and its advantages. The energy received from the wind is called wind energy. Advantages of wind energy are: it is a renewable and non-polluting source of energy. It is a source of energy for remote and rural areas. It is cost-effective and reliable. Wind machines can be installed offshore or onshore. Then comes geothermal energy. There is huge amount of heat in the molten core of Earth which can be trapped. This energy can be used for space heating or water boiling or also to generate electricity. In volcanic regions of the earth, the hot rock is relatively close to the surface. Also, natural groundwater comes in contact with hot rock, and steam produced finds its way to the surface through natural vents. Other technological advances. So there are so many technological advances have been seen. So among them, some advances uh, for the purpose of social human purposes, for mostly for traveling. So monorails, it works on electricity. Monorails with one or two coaches run on elevated rails with the speed of 100 to 150 km per hour. Such monorails are already functional in countries like Malaysia. Levitation train, it works on the principle of superconductivity. Such trains are running in Japan at a normal speed of 300 to 400 km per hour. Tube rails, these trains run uninterrupted using electrical energy. Tube rails are being used in cities like London, New York, Stockholm, Prague, Kolkata, and Delhi. Sustainable use of resources. Steps should be taken to ensure sustainable use of minerals such as recycling, collecting discarded materials, and reprocessing them to make new products. Used products can be used again and again. Low waste society. Consumers must decrease their mineral consumption. Byproduct use. Industries may use the waste products of one manufacturing process as raw materials for another industry. Strict norms. Strict norms must be enforced to plant new trees in place of the felled trees. Then comes a new term called green chemistry. The concept of green chemistry was given by Paul Anestas of America. He enunciated 12 principles of green chemistry in 1994 towards ideal synthetic methods to save natural resources. What is green chemistry? Green chemistry is the use of chemistry to develop environmental friendly designs of chemical processes that reduce the generation of hazardous substances. There are some goals of green chemistry. Let us see what are these. Appropriate and innovative choice of materials and their transformation. Number 2, develop processes based on renewable rather than non-renewable raw materials. Number 3, develop processes that are less prone to obnoxious chemical releases, fires and explosions. Number 4, to minimize byproducts in chemical transformations through redesign of reactions and reaction sequences. Number 5, to develop products that are less toxic and degrade more readily in the environment. And lastly, to improve energy efficiency by developing low temperature and low pressure processes. Lastly, let us see about sacred groves. A sacred grove can be defined as a small area of land with particular types of trees grown on it that are considered to be holy by the local human community. Importance of sacred groves. They are important reservoirs of biodiversity. They provide shelters to thousands of species of other plants and animals. They help in keeping the water cycle in local areas. They prevent stop soil erosion and improve soil stability. Lastly, they are storehouses of medicinal plants valuable to village communities as well as modern pharmacopoeia. So that's all. Thank you for listening.